a minute and 6 seconds early. See some people already jumping in here a little early. What's going on, guys? Got Hayden Peterman here first. Thanks for jumping in. And then we got Arc 77 Reviews and Customs is the second one. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for jumping in. Three people here. We just wait for a few more folks to jump in here. Yeah, what's up, Arc? And Hayden Peterman. Hey-o. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, I just want to just do this little live stream, you know, in regards to what went on yesterday with all the pre-orders, and kind of curious as to who ordered what. Arc 77 says, any luck on the pre-orders? So of the 6, there were only 3 that I really wanted, and I got 2 out of the 3. So I really wanted Crosshair and the 212 and Greedo. And I was able to snag Crosshair and Greedo. The 212 never went up on Walgreens. You search for Star Wars and it just spins. And then if it finally shows up, it's just nothing. There's like a Yoda, or Baby Yoda, a toothbrush, some Lego stuff, and then just a generic Yavin Luke, you know, for Black Series. So I just gave up. But at least I got Crosshair and the 212. I think Rex sold out just like that. It never popped up for me as being in stock. Arc says, only got Crosshair, missed out on Rex, sadly. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the Rex. I mean, if it was available, I was contemplating snagging him, but I just wasn't like head over heels in love with the Rex. Mark, what's up? Hey, thanks for joining in. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about Rex, especially at the $30 price point for that figure. But at least I got Crosshair. That was probably the main one that I wanted, was Crosshair. Could never find anything on Shop Disney. The figures never came up. So, hey, Chewy, what's going on? So I quickly jumped over to Hasbro Pulse and was able to get Greedo. But yeah, they never came up on Shop Disney. I don't know. And being $26 and change, you know, the more I looked at Han, I was like, not that great. And then Luke was, I just didn't like Luke. Just didn't like him. Let me wait for the chat here. I'm freaking almost got one Rex. There was one left in stock where I was about to check out. It said sold out. Yeah, I heard that from a lot of people. Thankful to get Crosshair and Greedo on Pulse. Cool. Those are the 2 that I grabbed. Yeah, just Crosshair and Greedo. That's all I was able to get. Yeah, I heard a lot of people, they would get to like place order and it would be sold out for Rex. So I wasn't really going to go nuts trying to snag a Rex. I mean, if it was there, I might hit pre-order, but it was sold out. So I didn't even bother. I was mainly concentrating on Crosshair. And I just happened to have a little bit of time at work. Right around, it was like 12:58. And I found a nice quiet spot. I just happened to not be doing anything. And I got my phone out and I had all the figures in lists, you know, wish list, just ready to go, especially on Walmart. And I just kept hitting refresh, looking at the clock, refresh. And then 1 o'clock, refresh, Crosshair, bam, Rex, sold out, or out of stock. So Crosshair looks awesome. Yeah, I think he does. I think Crosshair looks so good. Face looks great. The armor, just killer. I think the armor is dang near screen accurate to what we saw, or have seen in the Bad Batch. I think it looks good. I'm pretty excited for that one. Oh, and incidentally, I was able to finally get the heavy infantry Mandalorian on Amazon today. It was the lowest price I've seen it in a while, with free shipping, and it said 1-day delivery, so it's supposed to be here tomorrow. But yeah, finally put the order in for the heavy infantry Mandalorian. That's one I've been wanting. So as soon as I get it, I'll throw a review up for it, because it's a pretty cool looking figure. I mean, it's a beefy figure from what I've seen and heard. The heavy infantry is one of my favorite figs. That's what I've heard from a lot of people. A lot of people like the heavy infantry Mando. Yeah, pretty excited. It was like $32 with free shipping. So I figured, I'll go ahead and get it. Because Entertainment Earth has it for $29.99, but it's not going to ship until like August or so, and their shipping is kind of expensive, especially just for one figure. And I already have so much on order from Entertainment Earth as is, so I just grabbed it off Amazon. But yeah, looking forward to Crosshair and Greedo. I've been wanting Greedo for a long time, but he's like $100 on Amazon. I'm not spending $100 on any figure. I'm just not going to do it. I'll wait. I'm not going to give in to the scalper prices. Just don't like it. I'm just looking at the chat over here on my desktop, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. So Mark, what's up with you? I've noticed you've been chiming in on a lot of my videos lately. Everything going okay? Ark says, hang on. Ark says, didn't need the New Hope figures. Yeah. I've been kind of wanting some more figures from A New Hope, but they just didn't look good. Just didn't look good. Especially that Luke. That Luke looked terrible. It just looked ridiculous. I don't know, something about it to me. I just didn't like it. Did not like it. I'll wait for the 50th anniversary for A New Hope. No, that'll be 2027, but yeah, everything fine. Just tired of all the exclusives. Me too. Me too. Especially like Walgreens. I've never tried to order anything from Walgreens, but it never came up. I'm tempted just to go to the store and find a manager and say, look, and like show him a picture of the figure. Do you know how I can get my hands on this? And just tell them it's a Walgreens exclusive. What do you know about this? And have them all up for pre-order at the same time. Yeah, what a nightmare trying to navigate 3 different sites all at 1 o'clock. Stupid. And Hasbro doesn't care what the fans say. Yeah, but you think, being a big company, they want to make money. You would think they would just send them out to all retailers so everyone can buy them. Everyone can place a big fat order all at once. Hasbro's going to make their money if they do that instead of these silly exclusives. I don't get it, especially with Walgreens and Walmart's just a nightmare. Still missed out on the Clone Shock Trooper. That's one that I was hoping would come back in stock, but it never has. It still says out of stock. It's almost like they go up for pre-order. If you miss it, they're gone for a few months. Walmart sucks. I'd rather it be Target. Yeah, I've had good luck with Target lately. I've not had a problem with Target at all. And it's probably because they set the 1 figure per customer limit. I think that helps. I don't know if Walmart does that or not. I don't think they do. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Walmart has a limit. But it's nice that Target does. Like the Rogue One, Galen, and Antok Merrick. Snagged them from Target, no problem. Now, granted, they're not super popular figures, but I was able to get them. And then I grabbed Leia from Target just because. No, Walmart lets you buy a whole case if you want. Okay, yeah. That's where they go. That's where they go. These guys that buy a case, and then you see them on eBay and Facebook Marketplace shortly after release date for triple the price. Do it like TMNT stuff, pre-order for a week, then pre-orders are closed. Anyone that got the orders in will get the figures. Yeah. Yeah, have it open for a solid week instead of just one day. Yeah, not a bad idea. And have the store have plenty on hand, to ship out. Yeah. Psycho Emerald. Hey, love your content. Glad to catch your live stream. Hey, yeah, thanks for joining in. Psycho Emerald. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'm so happy that I'm getting close to that 3,000 subscriber mark. That is something that I didn't think I would ever do. Just wasn't even on my radar that I would ever have that many subscribers. Now, I think a lot of the subscribers are still left over from when I did a lot of music. But since I've started this whole Star Wars thing, kind of shifting the content to that, the subscriber count just goes up and up and up every day. So I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. Ark says, getting tired of the same guys. When are we getting the new stuff? Yeah, it's a lot of re-releases, a lot of reuse of some old stuff to make new stuff. I always love to see, completely new sculpt, from top to bottom. That's always just a treat, to see Hasbro put out something completely new. And that's always nice. Yeah. Give me some water. I got my big dog down here. I don't think y'all can see him. He's hanging out in his favorite spot. He's always here. I think he just likes being in the basement. I think it's cooler. It's been kind of rainy today in Georgia. We got that big system that was coming up from the Gulf, and it's been raining all day. But thankfully, it has not been stormy. It's just a nice steady rain all day long, which I don't mind. Give the yard a nice drink. But I was fully expecting to get some storms. I don't know if anyone's from Georgia or from the South, but you can get some bad storms in the South. So yeah, thankful for just a nice steady rain all day long. And my dog hanging out with me. So what about the previous wave? Who was able to get what from that? Anybody want to chime in on the Rogue One stuff or Leia? I skipped out on the ObiWan. The Revenge of the Sith ObiWan just looked terrible. Wrecker's been arriving at plate. I've seen some people posting things that Wrecker is starting to ship out early. I mean, I've got Wrecker on order from Entertainment Earth. He's not, I probably won't see him till October or November. Psycho says, I think Hasbro's been doing a good job with the archive waves lately. I'm pretty excited for the new one coming up that has Revan and Leia because those are a couple of figures I want. Yeah, I grabbed Revan and Leia, and I got the 501st just to have another clone trooper. Even though it's on the old body, you can't aim with it. That's kind of a bummer, but I love just seeing clone troopers up there. I just love the clones. But I did grab Revan and Leia. Kind of grabbed Leia at the last minute. It wasn't one that I was going to get, but I saw it on Target. It was available. It was $19.99, free shipping. And at the same time, I grabbed Galen and Merrick. Not Galen, Merrick. Galen and Merrick from Target, all in the same order. Free shipping. I figured, okay, I'll go ahead and get Leia. It's a good looking face. It doesn't quite look like Carrie Fisher, but it's a pretty good looking face sculpt, I think. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like in hand. But yeah, kind of excited for Revan. I think I've I've wanted Revan since day one. David Felix chiming in. I think I got everyone except for Revan since I have the original release. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep pre-ordering Leia and Obi-Wan. Yeah, I wasn't blown away by the Obi-Wan. Didn't like it. Ark says really like the Antok Merrick figure. Yeah, I I had pictures on my phone just looking at it more and more. And I was like, Merrick does look pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking figure. Psycho says, I don't think the face sculpt on the new Leia looks that great, but I do need a Black Series Leia since she's one of my favorite characters. Yeah, Leia's great. I mean, I just have the Hoth Leia and the Andor Leia. That's all I have of Leia. So I figured I'll grab the A New Hope Leia. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, the more I looked at Merrick, I was like, yeah, I'll get him. Same thing with Galen Erso. I mean, the face to me initially looked a little wonky, but the more I looked at it, I figured, it would look good to have another Imperial dressed officer on the shelf. So I grabbed Galen Erso. Making sure I didn't miss anybody over here. I've got the chat pulled up on my on my PC next to me, in case you missed me saying that earlier. It's just easier to read over here than looking at a phone, because I'm just doing this on my phone. I don't have a webcam. I almost bought a webcam today. Me and my son had to go we had to go 3 places. He had to go to Men's Warehouse for some shirts for work. And in this plaza, it's a Men's Warehouse, Best Buy, and GameStop. So we parked in the center and just hit Men's Warehouse, then Best Buy, then GameStop. Kind of made a little triangle. I actually saw another battle droid at Best Buy. Didn't see anything at GameStop today. They didn't have anything that I didn't already have. So, yeah. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. No, we're all caught up. Mark says, I'm waiting. Hey, let me wait for it to pop up over here. It's just easier to read. It's bigger over here. I'm waiting on... Mark says, I'm waiting on Cassian from Andor. Yeah. I don't like his outfit from Rogue One. It's kind of plain. I don't know. I know it's just like the one I have. It's nothing special, but I think the updated face, I was kind of excited to be able to order that one. Ark says, I need a Jump Trooper. I would like to have the original Jump Trooper too, the one with the yellow shoulder, to go with the Rocket Trooper, just to have the commander and the grunt. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Rogue One. I know not everyone liked Rogue One, but I loved Rogue One, so I was able to grab that whole wave. I mean, just because I missed out on Baze and Chirrut and K2SO, and I figured with the updated faces on Jen and Cassian, I figured, why not? Why not? It's such a good movie to me. Love Rogue One. Mark says Rogue One is an awesome movie. I liked it. The ending was perfect. Yeah, I think they did a nice job with it. I really liked Rogue One. I'm kind of excited, though, for Andor, though, the series. And it's really because K2SO is supposed to be in it. Rogue One's pretty great. It's my dad's favorite Star Wars movie. Yeah, Rogue One is great. I liked it. I really liked it. It's in my top 5, for sure. Probably maybe even, well, let's see. Since we're on the subject, for me, Empire, then probably A New Hope, then probably Revenge of the Sith, then Rogue One, then probably Jedi, I think. Rogue One's the best Disney movie offering. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree 100%. Followed by Solo, for me. I mean, Solo wasn't great. It was fun. But I just don't like the sequels. I mean, if anyone here likes them, that's great, but I did not like the sequels. The story to me was just all over the place. But yeah, Rogue One. Did you see the new Gaming Greats Wookiee? Yeah, that was an instant pass for me. I mean, I have no connection to that character, but it just didn't look good. Just solid brown, a very boring, little harness that he had on. Yeah, wasn't impressed with it. And I was like, no. I mean, it's obviously like an old Chewie body, but there's no shading, there's no wash on it. It's just brown. Nope. Psycho says, I rewatched Revenge of the Sith this morning. It's great every time. Yeah. Revenge of the Sith is good. Tarfal would be good. I think everyone was kind of speculating on the fur that was showing through on one of the Gaming Greats packaging. Everyone was thinking, oh, we need Tarfal. That'd be awesome if it was Tarfal from Fallen Order. But no, they did Zalbar. Is that his name? Now we did a movie between Empire and Jedi showing them and he both inspires them to bring us these plans. Yeah. Yeah. I know there's a little bit of a time jump there, just a little bit. Yeah, the time when Luke got good from Empire to Jedi. Yeah, Tarfal would be cool. Or even just a Wookiee warrior from Battlefront 2 would be good. The Wookiee warrior skin in Battlefront 2 is great. Got the big harness and the little, he's got like a patch over his eye or a cloth thing. He looks cool. Give him a big old cross bowcaster, just like Chewie. It'd be great. I don't know if we'll get the Gaming Greats Zalbar, but I don't know if I'll get the Gaming Greats now, but yeah, that's what I've heard. A lot of people like the character in the game. They just don't like the figure. Anything but Zalbar, really. Yeah. I just didn't like it. When I saw the picture, I was like, what? Would have been kind of cool to get a Bothan spy from Battlefront 2. Yeah. Yeah. What's the spy in Battlefront 2? Oh, that's the Kfax spy. That's the Kfax spy, that character that you can play in multiplayer. Yeah. Battlefront 2 Wookiee Warrior would be awesome in the Black Series. that would be one that I would like to see as a Gaming Great. Since they did the Rocket Trooper and sort of the Inferno Squad agent. I mean, that kind of counts, sort of, even though it wasn't in a Gaming Greats box, I don't believe. I don't think. But, yeah, Wookiee Warrior would be awesome. In fact, I was playing that this afternoon, and one of the, to gain credits or whatever, you play as an enforcer for 10 minutes, and I was playing on the Rebels, and I played as a Wookiee Warrior for a little bit. Yeah, 9 None would be. Yeah, we don't have any Sulistans in the Black Series at all. Not a single one. It'd be great to have 9 None. Cool. I mean, just imagine having a 1/6 scale Millennium Falcon to stick General Lando in the cockpit and have 9 Num next to him. Of course, the thing would be as big as a garage, but that'd be killer. And it would probably be thousands of dollars, but that would be awesome to have those two. Yeah. We got 5 people watching. Hey, small crowds are nice. I appreciate you guys. He'd go good with the new Lando. Yeah. Yeah. They flew the Falcon together. 9 None over there making his sounds. That's an actual African language that they used for 9 Num. I want to know how you know the names of all the blasters. So I think when I first started collecting these things last June, I was looking at all the different weapons that they came with. This is I guess right before I started really doing reviews. And it's like every time I'd get a figure, I would look at the blaster and then I would just Google search, Rebel blaster or Stormtrooper blaster, or what blaster did Leia use? What blaster did the Snowtrooper use? Stuff like that. And I just kind of have most of them stored up here. Sometimes I do have to look before I start recording just to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. But Google, I think it's Wikipedia that I tend to refer to for a lot of the weapons. That's a cool site. I don't know if anybody's visited Wikipedia before. It's a really, really cool website for any kind of Star Wars information that you might need. Battlefront 2 is good for learning the blaster names. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think some of them have just kind of stuck up here from Battlefront 2. Especially like the standard blasters, like the Rebel, the DH-17 for the Rebel, the A280, the RK3, the default officer for the Imperial, and then I can't remember the one for the Rebel officer. I can't remember if it's an RK3 or not. I'm not sure. Sometimes I do have to look. What's your most wanted figure to come out into the Black Series? Like that hasn't been released yet? Or just one that I just want? Because there's a lot that I would really, really like to have. But there's also several that I would love to see. Like, for instance, I never played too many of the games. Easy, a 2-pack of Ponda Bava, and Dr. Ezavon. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that yet. I guess they're just not as popular to the, well, I don't know. I think people that buy Black Series figures are Star Wars fans. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done that yet. I don't know. But most wanted, I would totally buy that. Yeah, same here. And I think, just because Hasbro usually does a really good job with the alien faces, Ponda Baba, I think, would look great. And Dr. Ezavon, I think they would do a good job with that nose and all funky. Yeah, I think that would look really good. One that has not been released. Oh, man. Star Killer, probably. I mean, I didn't play the game, but I've watched all the cutscenes. Love to have Star Killer, with 2 lightsabers. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Black Series HasLab? Is that the Rancor? Is Captain Fordo? Yeah, I'll take Fordo. Yeah, Fordo would be awesome. I've seen some really, really nice custom Fordos that people have done. Just taking a Phase 1 clone body and 3D print some things. Fordo would be killer. But the Black Series HasLab, is that the Rancor? Because I know the Razor Crest has been in the works too, I thought. But then I've also heard some people talking about the Rancor. I don't know what. Yeah, rumored to be the Rancor. That's what I thought. So Ark says we don't know what the HasLab is. So it's my understanding that HasLab kind of takes, what are they called? What's the word? Like backers, I guess you could say. And people throw in, hey, I would, throw this much money in, throw this in. And then I guess they decide whether or not they're going to make it, depending on how many backers they have. Is that right? Somebody can correct me if I'm completely wrong, completely wrong on this. Kickstarter. Yeah. I never get, since I don't have enough room for something that big. That's true. A lot of them are big. Yeah, they are large. I mean, even at the one for the like 3 3/4 inch scale, they're still big. Ark says I want General Veers. Yeah, I've been watching General Veers on Amazon because that was a Walgreens exclusive. I've been watching General Veers on Amazon. He tends to hang around 35 to 40 bucks. I think the General Veers figure looks great with the armor, the hat. Stick him in between a couple of the AT-AT drivers. Yeah, I've been watching the price on General Veers just kind of hover right around 40 bucks. Yeah, but back to the HasLab, you know, the 3 3/4 inch Razor Crest is probably this big, if not bigger. It's huge because that's a good size ship. You know, you think a 3 3/4 inch figure, the ship would be massive and probably $1,000. Well, I don't know if it's that much. 500 or 600. But yeah, rumored to be the Rancor. That's what I had heard. Imagine how big a 6-inch Republic gunship would be. Yeah. I guess, like I said, for the Falcon, I mean, you would need a garage to keep it in. It would be huge. Yeah. And you'd have to have some kind of scaffolding across it to get across the thing to play with it, you know. It'd just be just massive. But yeah, General Veers is a cool looking figure. And I think the face looks great. I don't know if that was pre-photo photo real or not. Can't remember when that came out. But it's a good looking face sculpt. So when did photo real start? Like 2018, I think. Razor Psycho says, where do you like to pre-order? I tend to pre-order a lot from Entertainment Earth and GameStop. I think just because Entertainment Earth has such good packaging. I have never had a box come from Entertainment Earth with anything more than just a dent. I mean, just a little. They pack them so well. They're a little slow, but the packaging is fantastic. And GameStop usually ships out pretty quick. And I haven't had a problem with GameStop as far as the packaging. I've seen some people post things online where their boxes are all dinged up. I have not had that from GameStop yet. And being in Georgia, it ships from Texas to Georgia in just a couple of days. So yeah, probably GameStop and Entertainment Earth. And of course Amazon, you know, and with the whole free shipping thing and fast shipping. I've gotten a lot of mine off Amazon. But you know, lately I've got a fair amount from Target on order. Mark says Razor Crest was $350 to back. Then they reached certain goals, they would add more to it, like additional figures. Yeah. $350 to back. Wow. And Tarkin's another one that I've been kind of watching. Tarkin was around 25 bucks at one point on Amazon. I should have grabbed him then because now he's back up to like 40. Psycho says, I pre-ordered a few Marvel Legends figures from Darkside Toys, and one of the boxes arrived slightly damaged, but luckily I'm a loose collector, so didn't mind it much. Yeah, I like to save my boxes. That's my only thing when I have a damaged box. I mean, I've got a few cards that are just wrecked, but for the most part, my boxes are in pretty good shape. I thought about checking out Darkside Toys, because I think they're based out of Tennessee, and it's just one state away. It would not take long to get here. The Cantina band would be killer. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. It'd probably be $100 because I think there's 4 of them, right? I think. I love saving boxes, but I'm running out of room. Me too. It's getting a little full down here. And then I don't know if anyone here watched my recent collection video. This wall to my right, I'm probably going to have to get another shelving thing because I've maxed out that. And then I have sequel stuff up here. So I'm probably going to have to start a whole new shelf, find a spot for my Vader, cut out. I don't know where I'm going to put that thing because it's a little over 6 feet tall. It's like 6'2", 6'3". I mean, I'm like 6 feet, and it's like this much taller than me. So it's pretty tall, and it's wide. I mean, it's cape. It's like, yeah, it's a big cutout. So, yeah, but I'm totally running out of room down here. But the Cantina band would be awesome. Do you collect any other lines? No, I don't. I have like 7 Funkos. I have 4 of the Galaxy of Adventures. A Jet Trooper, Kylo, Chewie, and Vader from Galaxy of Adventures. I saw them at Kroger and just thought they looked cute. They were super cheap. I have a couple of small Lego things. And then right here in front of me on my desk, I have the Big Chap Alien, which I love this guy. And I've been like in Target and Best Buy so many times, and I see the NECA stuff and I'm like, oh, these things are killer. But I keep telling myself I don't want to start collecting anything else because it just gets out of hand so fast, as you can see. But this Alien, let me get it up in the thing to kind of focus. This thing is awesome. I love this thing. It is stupid detailed. Because these are $30. All the NECA, like the Friday the 13th, Out of the Basement. I don't know if you guys are going to jump in and watch this, but I'll go ahead and shout out to Out of the Basement. I watched their review on Frankenstein's monster. Killer figure. But they're $30. But I love this guy. Love it. Absolutely love it. I just have him sitting next to my little network hub here. That's a cool Alien. Yeah, I love that thing. Ever been tempted to dip your toe into Hot Toys? The Hot Toys are so amazing, but they're stupid and expensive. They're so expensive, but man, they look good. Because they're 1/6 scale, right? They're 12-inch, if I'm correct. Yeah, they look so good. I've watched a lot of reviews on the Hot Toys, and man, jaw to the floor. Ark says I collect 5 lines. See, that's the thing, is space. Like this room is like, yes, they're 12-inch. Yeah. So this room here in my basement, this is like an office for me, and in my little Star Wars room, guitar stuff. The next room over is drums, a punching bag, a Bowflex, a desk. Well, this desk belonged to my grandmother. And there's no other place to put it. So there's a desk in there. And then the room directly behind me is like our entertainment room. TV, sofas, all that stuff. So I don't really have much room to put any other lines of figures. Like, the Marvel Legends are awesome. Every time I go into GameStop, I always look at the Marvel Legends and just go, man, these things are cool. But I have to just restrain myself. Do not start collecting anything else because I don't know where I'm going to put it. So I'm just kind of concentrating on Black Series right now. This is fun. It's kind of frustrating at times, as you all know. I saw some of your vids where you try spicy foods. Yeah, me and my son, we love to do spicy food vids every now and then. You know, like the one chip challenge, and we did the death nut challenge. I thought I was going to die after the death nut. I was actually a little bit nervous there for a second. I thought I was going to just stop breathing. But the one chip challenge, it's no joke. It is absolutely no joke. My son had to go lay on the garage floor. It hit him. I mean, it just hit him so hard. But yeah, it's fun to do. You know, both of us love spicy, and we can handle it for the most part. You know, and I think a lot of the like stupid hot sauces, we do it in such moderation. You know, we try it, and we feel the heat, and then we stop, so it doesn't destroy us the next day. It's so full of spice. The chip is black. Yeah, that's the new one. That's the 2020 version is the one that we tried, and it's Reaper, Scorpion, and Sichuan peppers. So the Sichuan peppers give you like a tingly, euphoric feeling from head to toe. I've never felt that way in my life. It felt weird. So my mouth and throat and esophagus was just on fire, but at the same time, I was like tingling and woozy, and it was weird. I'm glad I did it. I can say I've done the 2020 version of the one chip, but I don't think I'll do it again. It was weird and stupid hot. But the death nut, the final nut was, there goes my dog, big old boy here. There he is. About 100-pound lab, yeah, close to 100 pounds. He is a big dog. Hey, sweet boy. Hey, bub. You coming back? Hey, big boy, he's so sweet. The death nut, the final nut is 13 million Scoville, so it is pure capsaicin crystals. And like I said, I thought I was going to die. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that one again. Yeah, back to Star Wars. I want more unique stormtroopers. I would like to see some more of the like commanders, you know, with pauldrons, you know, various other markings. Oh, speaking of Black Series figures that I want, back to that question from earlier, the Sand Trooper. I've seen a lot of reviews on the Sand Trooper, the original Orange Line Sand Trooper. That's a good looking figure, and it comes with that big old T-21 blaster. It comes with the regular, you know, long stormtrooper rifle, kind of like a DLT-19, sort of, I think. But the T-21, killer looking blaster. Love that thing. And of course, the orange pauldron. Move along. Yeah, I love that figure. Yeah, but as far as unique, I want some more named clones. Orange Pauldron Century was my very first black. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That was early on. If I'm correct, that was one of the first ones. Hopefully we'll get an archive Sand Trooper someday. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be super nice. Yeah. 4 people here. Hey, this is fine. I appreciate it, guys. It's easier to go through the chat as opposed to 30, 40, 50 people. So my first Black Series figure was the probe droid. The Imperial probe droid was my very first one. Saw it at Target, and I wasn't even into figures. I had completely gotten out of figures. Action figures weren't even on my mind, you know, for so many years. But I saw this probe droid. I was like, this is pretty cool, you know, just to like have on the desk, you know, somewhere. And that's when I got home with it and realized it's a full line of figures that have been out since 2013. So I'm like 7 years behind, 8 years behind. Yeah, and it just kind of went from there. Yeah, but that was my first one. 3PO and R2. Yeah, I mean, I have the Chewie 3PO combo, and I've got 3PO assembled right now just because it's such a great looking 3PO. And then I have the Dagobah R2. That's the only one I have. But I would love to have the A New Hope 3PO, just a plain old 3PO. And the original R2 with all the little things that he came with. Yeah, great looking figure. But the Archive Sand Trooper would be awesome. I would jump on that so fast. Psycho, my first ever Black Series figure was a First Order Snow Trooper. Yeah, I've got that one up there. It's a pretty cool looking trooper. That was a long time ago. I don't have that figure anymore. But the first one in my collection was Moloch. Moloch's actually a pretty cool figure. I don't know if y'all can see him sticking up back there. Yeah, Moloch is actually a pretty cool looking figure. Despite being just a chunk of plastic. The detail on him is really nice. I mean, terrible articulation, but he's so detailed. Yeah, Moloch's actually pretty cool. The First Order Snow Trooper, it's a pretty cool figure. Here, since you don't have that figure anymore, I've got him right there. Is that the one that you had? Just the plain old Snow Trooper, not the commander or squad leader, whatever it was. It's a pretty cool figure. And Dengar's so expensive. The only reasonable bounty hunter I've seen lately, I've seen IG 88 on Amazon for like 40. Bosk is still like 70. Dengar's about 80. The Empire, yeah, that one. I got it for Christmas one year. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking trooper. I like it. Yeah, it's a cool design. I love the trooper designs from the sequel trilogies. I just don't like the movies. But I love the troopers. The helmets are very like samurai looking. They just look really, really cool. But Dengar is one that I've been, wanting probably since day one, just because he just looks so cool. But he's like $80. He's so expensive. Yeah, put him back up there. Urgh. I only got Bosk, Zuckuss, and Boba. Yeah, I just have Forlom and Zuckuss. And the Return of the Jedi Boba. At some point, I'll pick up the Empire Boba at some point. He's like 35 right now on Amazon, I think I noticed. Or between 35 and 40 is what he tends to kind of fluctuate around. Zuckuss and Boba Fett. Yeah. I tell you, Zuckuss is a cool figure. I love Zuckuss. Zuckuss was one of my first ones. Like it's kind of funny. After I got the probe droid, got it home, and I was a complete noob. I knew nothing about Black Series. I didn't even know it existed. So I got it home, looked at it, Star Wars Black Series on YouTube, and that's when I realized it's a whole line of figures. And like the next day, I started hunting at GameStops. And I think by within like a day or two, I picked up the Second Sister, Zuckuss, a Jawa, Kylo, the heavy battle droid. I mean, I just started buying them. Yeah, and it's been fun. But yeah, the probe droid started it all. Yeah, but Zuckuss was one of my first ones. I found him at GameStop on sale for like $18. So I grabbed that one. And then the Second Sister, Kylo, and the Jawa I got from a GameStop down the road from me that was closing. So everything in the store was like 40% off or 30% off. So I got Second Sister, Kylo, and the Jawa really cheap. Oh, and the Grogu I got for like $6. Kind of pointless little figure, but it looks cute over there. Yeah, it was only about $6. But yeah, that GameStop's gone. But I have 2 more GameStops within like a 5 to 7 mile radius of me. So, And then my main GameStop is literally right down the road from where I work. So that's the one I usually will swing into on the way home. And as far as the Northeast Atlanta area, the suburbs, that's the GameStop that gets the most stock. So that one's actually pretty good. I've gotten a lot of figures from that GameStop. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. If you have IG-11, you have IG-88 already. It's just one's silver, one's bronzy. But I still want IG-88. Just to complete that bounty hunter line. Speaking of IG-11, GameStop has the credit collection IG-11 on sale right now for $15. Not a bad deal. I mean, I don't have any of the credit collection. I almost just bought credit collection Cara Dune from Target when it went up, and I probably should have now, because I got to thinking at the time, it's like, if I buy this one, I'm going to have to buy the whole line. And at the time, I wasn't crazy about them, but the more I look at them, I'm like, these are actually kind of cool. But now Cara Dune is like $80 or $90 or more. Arthur Henderson says, I have the same type of experience about a year ago Black Series that I found Mercari. Yeah, Mercari. I haven't found anything on Mercari. Now, I have a knockoff Maul that I got from Wish. And that was another kind of noob moment for me. At the time, I didn't even know that there were knockoffs of these things, but I found Darth Maul on Wish. It was like $30. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's cheaper than it is on Amazon. So I snagged it and got it home and found out that it was a knockoff. And then it took a dive off the top shelf, onto this carpet, and his left wrist snapped off. So then I knew it was a knockoff because the plastic's cheaper. But I drilled into his forearm, put a nail in there, and then drilled into his palm, and then slid the base of the hand on the nail. So the hand can still swivel. It's just there's no hinge anymore. I just have him back there in the back, behind the Sith Apprentice Maul, which is a great figure. But yeah, that was my Wish experience, and I don't think I'll ever buy anything else off Wish. As far as online retailers, I heard that AliExpress has a lot of knockoff clones that are good for customs for like anywhere between $10 and $15 for knockoff clones. If anyone wants to do a Fordo custom or any kind of custom clone, they're cheap. And they don't look bad from what I've seen online. They don't look too bad. But I hadn't found anything on Mercari. Everything is expensive. I want more alien representation. Yeah, I think Hasbro always does a fabulous job with the aliens. The faces and the paint and the detail. The aliens always look really, really good. It's just the human faces they sometimes have a problem with. But the aliens always look great. Zuckuss, that is such a killer figure. The Gamorrean Guard is awesome. Cad Bane is awesome. Zeb looks really good. All the alien characters all look really, really good. Yeah. It'd be nice to see, for sure. So who's all still here? We got Art, we got Arthur, we got Psycho. I don't know if Mark is still here or not. Yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it's a small crowd, but It's better than none. And it's better than 50. There's my cat. And my dog. Yeah, the other cat and the other dog are both upstairs. I have one cat and one dog down here. They're all scattered. They're all about milking the clone troopers right now. Yeah, that's fine with me. I love me some clones. What's my favorite band? Oh man, I have so many. I don't know that I have a favorite. I mean, growing up, I loved Rush. Absolutely loved Rush growing up, and it's just because I'm a drummer. Loved Rush. I like Dream Theater a lot. You know, for the as far as like the progressive side, but then like the like the metal side, I love Seven Dust. I love like Symphony X, prog metal, Killswitch Engage, All That Remains. Yeah, I have so many favorite bands. Mark says, when are you going to show up on a out of the basement live stream? I don't know. If they invite me, I would love to do one with those guys. I love those two guys. I mean, they do such a good job. Both of them. They do such a good job. And I think they were one of the first channels that I really started watching when I started this whole thing. I started watching The Fwoosh. I started watching Out of the Basement. And I started watching, probably Mike Case was the third one that I really, just those three, I kind of just went through and just looked at all of their reviews, just looking at figure after figure after figure after figure. I was like, so this is what Black Series is all about. But yeah, Nate and Justin do a great job. They both do a really good job. So I don't know. I heard about your channel from them. Yeah, they've mentioned me a few times. Yeah. That's good. Thanks. Yeah, word of mouth. Best kind of advertising. It's word of mouth. But yeah, those guys do a good job. And Robo from the Fwoosh is just awesome. That guy has such a great channel. I love watching him. He's so funny. I started watching you Out of the Basement. Yeah, Luke Ness Monster does a pretty good job too. Yeah, I think he's built quite a following fairly quickly. Yeah, Luke Ness has done some pretty good stuff. Oh, there he goes. Jax, what are you doing, boy? What do you hear? What do you see? What you doing? You just jumped up. What's wrong? What's wrong, big man? Hey, sweetheart. It's like anytime he jumps up, I'm like, what? he gets up so quickly to be such a big dog. Yeah. Have you ever watched Greg Cook? Oh yeah, the toy hunter guy. Yeah, Greg Cook's got some pretty good content. I forgot about him. Yeah, Greg Cook. I'm not sure where he's based out of. I want to say somewhere in the Midwest, but I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of his stuff's pretty entertaining. All the toy hunts. Yeah. Greg Cook. Action Figure Cave. I watched some of their stuff when I first started. I think Action Figure Cave's content has shifted to more hot toys, I think. But that fella and his two sons, they would have a lot of luck on their little hunts. I think he's in Cleveland, Tennessee. Okay. Good, yeah. So not far, really. Of course, I don't know where Cleveland is. I mean, I'm like northeast of Atlanta. I'm not sure where Cleveland, Tennessee is. I've been through Tennessee a few times, been to, the major, been to Chattanooga, been to Murfreesboro, been through Tennessee. But yeah, I don't know where Cleveland is. But back to Action Figure Cave. Yeah, it was father and his two sons, they would go on toy hunts and they would find all kinds of stuff. And I think they're from somewhere up kind of north Midwest, I think. But they would have, they'd swing into Walmart or Target and just come out with just an armload. I was like, how do you guys do it? Because Atlanta area stores rarely have anything in the store, both Target and Walmart. I never find anything in the stores here, especially Walmart. I mean, Target, every now and then I'll find something, but it's rare. But Walmart, never. Atlanta Walmarts just suck. They're terrible. Making sure I didn't miss any. Yeah, but I would love to do a live stream with the guys from Out of the Basement. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I know Skywalker Hendricks contacted me a while back, you know, teaming up with him, doing a live stream. Hadn't heard back from him. Skywalker Hendricks is relatively new, but he's got some pretty good content. And I think he's pretty knowledgeable too. In fact, Skywalker Hendricks gave me the idea on opening up Yoda's robe to make him look like he did in the Clone Wars and the prequels. So I did that, and I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty good looking Yoda now. So Psycho and Mark and Ark and Arthur Henderson. All the owners still here. Action Figure Cave announced that he's selling most of his collection. Oh, Michael Cherry, thanks for joining in, man. I thought I saw that too. He's selling most of his collection and concentrating on Hot Toys, I think is what he's doing. Yeah. I think he did a pretty good job though with what he did with Black Series as far as displaying and, you know, reviewing and the whole toy hunt thing. I kind of liked his content. And then I kind of got out of it and was watching more Out of the Basement and Fwoosh and Mike Case. I'll wait for it to pop up over here. Need more prequel Jedi. I only have Anakin from episode 2. Yeah, I would love to see some of the Jedi from Attack of the Clones. You know, the big Geonosis battle. It would just be cool just to have more lightsabers sticking up on the shelf there. It'd just be so awesome. What was his name? Coleman Trabar, the guy with the funny looking head. I mean, we got Kit Fisto, but he's sort of in the wrong. Well, a shirtless Kit Fisto would be good from Clone Wars. That would be awesome. But Kit Fisto in Attack of the Clones, maybe he was wearing something similar to that. But there's so many Jedi though there for, you know, that whole sequence on Geonosis. That would be awesome to see. I'm gonna get expensive buying up. Just run out of room. You know, and that's the thing, because I've got them in chronological order. So Clone Wars is up top. So when I get more Clone Wars stuff, I have to bring everything down, move them one by one. Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi would be awesome. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done Ki-Adi-Mundi yet. His big old head. Yeah, he'd be a great looking figure, because again, Hasbro always does a good job with the alien characters. Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi would look great. See, blue lightsaber? I think. If I remember correctly. I think he's blue. And I can't remember the guy that has like the horns that kind of come down. Ceci 10, something like that. Is that his name? CC 10 or Ceci 10? I don't know. He's got these weird looking things. I think, yeah, Ceci 10. Yeah, Sidious, I think, ran him through with his cool looking character. Yeah. Yeah, say C10. Yeah. There's so many they could do that would look amazing. All the aliens. All right, man, I gotta go. Good luck with the stream. Hey, man, thanks so much. I'll probably wrap this up pretty soon. I mean, it's 9. I got 9:34 Eastern time. But hey, Ark, thanks for joining in, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for the support. Yeah, say C10. Can't remember his name. So we've still got 6 people here. Yeah, it's a little bit behind over here on my desktop. It's just easier to read over here than, staring into my phone. Yeah, I almost bought a webcam today at Best Buy when I was there earlier. Almost. They had a pretty nice looking one for, it was like $60, $70. I was like, I don't know. The phone works. Phone works okay. And then I just pull up the stream over here and I can read the chat a little bit easier on my desktop. Just looks kind of, sure looks kind of funny me going back and forth, but it's just easier. Five people now. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Got that one. Yeah, Mark, thanks for all the commenting you've been doing on my stuff lately. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this is still kind of new to me. I mean, I've only been doing this a year. I still have a lot to learn. Yeah, phone to record. That's how I do all my videos. I just use my phone. I saw that Darkside was starting to ship out Wrecker. I saw some post about that. That's really quick because I've got Wrecker on order from Entertainment Earth, and it's going to be probably October before I see Wrecker. I'm still catching up on your reviews. Yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I saw that Darkside was shipping out Wrecker. Yeah, too bad I didn't order from Darkside because it would get from Tennessee to Georgia pretty quick. This Wrecker looks so good. I mean, just in the promo photos, he really, really looks good. I think I'm still waiting on Crosshair and Hunter from Entertainment Earth. They're so slow, but the packaging is impeccable. I mean, they do such a good job with packaging. But sometimes you're waiting a little bit longer for Entertainment Earth because they're all the way in California. So even once it ships, it's a week. Usually when I see the email come through, merchandise from your Entertainment Earth order has shipped. And it would come in like on a Monday. And I would say, well, I won't see this till next Monday because it usually takes about a week to get from Simi Valley, California to Atlanta. So Darkside's website says estimated arrival for Wrecker is August. I don't know. I mean, it's June. It'll be here. August will be here before we know it. Same thing with Big Bad Toy Store. Get ready to wait forever. That's what I've heard too. Big Bad Toy Store is super slow. Super slow. I've heard they do a good job. I've heard their customer service is great. I personally have never ordered anything from Big Bad Toy Store, but I've heard it's a pretty good site to get stuff from. Usually pretty well stocked. Shipping's great, just slow. I'm kind of worried about my Hasbro Pulse order with Greedo. I've just heard so many stories where people just wait and wait and wait. So I don't know. But I was pretty happy to, at least order Greedo. Because that's one that I've been wanting. It's just such a good looking figure. Once again, alien character. Hasbro does a great job. That's probably not going to arrive till, I can't even remember when it said, October. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just stick with, I mean, as far as accounts I have set up, I'll just stick with Entertainment Earth and GameStop for my main pre-orders. And then Target. I've had good luck with Target lately. But the thing with GameStop is their shipping is expensive. And if it's 2 different release dates, they make you pay shipping on each item, which is just, I don't, that should be a felony right there. It's just not right. And I think that's the main reason why I just didn't even bother ordering the Night Brother and the new Flame Trooper from GameStop. Just the shipping is outrageous. I'll just wait for them to hit the stores and like use a monthly $5 coupon or something and get it for $21 or, you know, something like that. But I was not going to pre-order those 2 and pay shipping on both. $6 each on shipping. It's just way too much. Way too much. I've heard good things about Darkside, though. Slow, for the most part. But, I mean, if they're shipping out already, I don't know. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. But, yeah, still, I'm anxiously awaiting Crosshair and Hunter. I mean, I ordered those months ago. Nothing. I know a lot of people already have them. You would think Hasbro Pulse would get their figures first. You would think, I know. Yeah. I mean, you think it would come from the factory straight to a Hasbro store. But I don't know. I've just heard a lot of people say Hasbro Pulse orders are just slow. So slow, excuse me. Yeah, very, very slow. I don't know. I'll see what happens. But this whole Bad Batch thing, I'm just anxiously awaiting those figures. I think they all look great. Now, as far as tech, I'm sure y'all have seen the Dryden Voss $8. Yeah, I've seen him super cheap elsewhere too. Back to Bad Batch. So tech, you know, in the show, he always has his glasses on, but the figure looks like it's glasses off, and the glasses are built into the helmet. So it's either helmet off and no glasses, or helmet on. I hope they changed that. I hope that those images that we saw were just like promo photos. I mean, because Tech looks funny without his glasses on in the promo photos. I mean, you think they could figure out a way to leave the glasses on and make the helmet slide over the, you know, his goggles like it is in the show. I don't know. I was kind of bummed about that. The more I look at it, I was like, I've got to have glasses on Tech. So, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have heard anything or seen any other photos. I mean, I haven't on Tech, but that's one thing I'm kind of concerned about, you know, with Tech. You know, because some of the helmet, the figures with removable helmets, I'll sometimes alternate, you know, displaying them. Sometimes they got their helmet on, sometimes they don't. But Tech just wouldn't look right without his goggles on, you know, with the helmet off. I don't know. Kind of weird why they chose to do that. But Wrecker really, really does look good, though. And I'm kind of curious as to how much bigger he's going to be. I'm going to binge watch Bad Batch to catch up because I missed the last 3 episodes. Yeah, the last 2 episodes were amazing. I found Hunter and Bo-Katan at Target, then Crosshair and Assange Ventures at GameStop. Wow. And then canceled your order online. Yeah. I have never seen any of those in the store. Ever. I did see Moff Gideon at GameStop today. I mean, I have him already. Yeah, the GameStop I was at today, they had Moff Gideon, they had Queel, they had the new Rocket Trooper. I was surprised to see him in the store, even though I I almost got him just to have a second one, but I was like, nah, it's okay. But they had Moff, they had Quill, they had the Rocket Trooper, they had a Jar Jar. I have that already. And then they had Archive Han and Luke, and that was it. I've never seen any of the really cool ones in the store, like Hunter, Bo, Crosshair, Asajj. Like Asajj I got from GameStop. Bo-Katan I got from, where did I get Bo-Katan from? I think Entertainment Earth. I saw Hunter and Bo-Katan. Didn't have the money to buy them. Well, that's too that's too bad. Those are too, well, I don't have Hunter, but what I've seen, he looks amazing. But Bo-Katan is an amazing figure. Bo-Katan is a great looking figure. Not exactly screen accurate with the colors, but it's still a killer figure. Mark says, I like using Target, Hasbro Pulse, or Amazon for free shipping. Free shipping is always nice, especially when you look at GameStop. Yeah, I like free shipping. Entertainment Earth shipping is a little expensive depending on what you order. But if you have a big order, it's like a flat rate. And if those items ship out at different times, it'll give you, the amount for the order, and then shipping, it'll say prepaid shipping. They only charge you just a flat rate for the entire order. Now that may vary depending on the size of the order, but it's nice that Entertainment Earth does that to where you're not paying shipping on each item, like GameStop does. And also on GameStop, it'll say free shipping on orders on orders over $35. I've never seen that. It doesn't work. I don't know if their website's busted or their app is busted, but I have never seen that work. The whole free shipping on orders over $35 for GameStop. So I'll just order like one thing. I do have the Elite Squad. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Elite Squad. I got that one, too. That's a pretty cool little figure. Only figure out for the new Clone Trooper mold. Yeah, the new mold is really good. Well, the Elite Squad is, I think it's a hybrid, isn't it? Isn't it the old clone? It's the old clone legs, but the new clone top. Just kind of weird. But the Ahsoka clones on the new clone body are great. I mean, you could really get their rifle up there. I mean, like truly aiming. Love it. But at least the Elite Squad has the upper half. That's really nice. I think, hang on. Now I'm second guessing myself. Elite Squad has the old clone legs. Yes. Yeah, old clone legs. But then new clone from the waist up. It's a pretty cool figure, though. I love the just completely grayed out with that green visor. Looks really, really good. Yeah, the Greedo was the first thing I ordered from Hasbro Pulse ever. It was super easy. And Han and Luke stayed, like I checked hours later, even the next day, the Han and Luke were still there for order. I guess people aren't interested, or they just have plenty to go around. And even the next day, Greedo was still available. So did you hear Walgreens knew nothing about their exclusive? I don't doubt it. I checked the Walgreens site just a couple of minutes after one, because I did Walmart first. Because I knew that would be the hardest, and I got Crosshair. Then I went to Walgreens for the 212th, and the little thinking wheel, it just spun and spun. Star Wars Black Series 212th, nothing would even come up. So I abandoned that and then hopped over to Hasbro Pulse, snagged Greedo. So I was like, okay, I've secured Crosshair, I've secured Greedo. I'm happy. I want the 2/12, so I went back to Walgreens and looked and looked and looked, and nothing ever came up. So that does not surprise me that they knew nothing about their exclusive. So, oh, so now Han is sold out. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, the 2/12 was one that I really wanted to. I was hoping I could grab that one. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, no. Did you just check? So it's still there? I don't know. I haven't looked. Because I got Greedo. I mean, that was the main one that I wanted from Hasbro Pulse. So I was happy. I wasn't going to break my neck trying to get Han. And I definitely wasn't going for Luke at all. Just didn't even. It's just not a good looking figure. Walgreens knew nothing. Yes. Well, that sort of explains it. Because it ain't there. It's not there. Oh, misread the figure underneath Han that's sold out. Yeah. Yeah, there were quite a few. I kind of just browsed through Hasbro Pulse. They had a pretty good selection, but quite a few were sold out. You know, like I said, that's the first time I'd ever ordered anything from Hasbro Pulse. The prices are pretty good for the most part. Yeah, not bad. And Shop Disney, you know, the figures never came up because it was my understanding that Greedo, Han, and Luke were supposed to go up on Hasbro Pulse and on Shop Disney. Shop Disney never had them. So yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. But I was able to pre-order Greedo, so I'm happy. And Crosshair, I'm happy. 2/12. Who knows? Who knows? Power of the Force card backs. Yeah, I think they do look pretty cool. I think they look pretty cool. I kind of wish they had done others. Actually, what I really wish they had done was an archive wave with Han, Luke, Leia, and ObiWan. But do it right, the faces. And I wouldn't care if it's the old body, you know, being an archive. But at least get the face right. But I would love to see Han, Luke, Leia, and Obi-Wan. Yeah, because there's usually 4 figures per archive wave. I would love to see those 4. But they chose not to do that for some odd reason. You know, because I still want the Obi-Wan from A New Hope. I think that's a good looking figure, being an older figure. I think it looks good. I think it's got one of the best faces from, you know, a few years ago. But he's so expensive. He's like 70 or 80 bucks now. But yeah, the Han and Luke, I just wasn't crazy about the faces. I don't like the soft goods on Luke and Leia. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about Leia's dress, but it was a good price on Target, free shipping, and I kind of wanted another Leia, so I just went with it. But yeah, I'm not crazy about it. Yeah. I'll see what it looks like once I get it in my hand, because I've never held, you know, the A New Hope Leia, but I don't know. Something tells me if you try to put the hood up, it's going to really look funny. But, you know, it's a good-looking face sculpt. It just doesn't quite look like the 19-year-old Carrie Fisher, or 20, however old she was when she did that movie, or when she filmed it. How much is shipping on Pulse? I can't remember. I think it was... I can't remember, honestly. I have to look. I don't know if I can pull it up. I don't know if I can pull it up over here. Hang on. Oh, it's my wife taking the dogs out. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think it was too expensive though on Pulse. because it was a $26 figure, and then after tax and whatever shipping, it wound up being like 32. So not too bad. Not too bad. So probably $5. You know, $1 and change for tax, and then so yeah, not too bad. Mark says he ordered Leia too. Yeah, I just went on ahead and did it just because I was there for Galen and for Merrick. I saw Leia there. She was still available, $19.99, free shipping. I figured, okay, I'll grab her just to have another Leia. Yeah. Mark, where are you from? Are you from the States or are you in the UK? I'm just wondering because I've got a couple of people that are starting to kind of comment on a lot of my videos. And I want to say one guy's in the UK, and I can't remember if it's you or this other fella I've been kind of chatting with lately. I can't remember who it is. Oh, shit. Okay. So you're in Chicago. Okay. Suburbs of Chicago. Okay. Then I'm thinking of somebody else that was from the UK that I've been chatting with some. I couldn't remember. Okay. Cool. Chicago, up there where they have real winter. Not like us in Georgia where we might get ice or a little bit of snow. Yeah, we get ice, which really sucks for us, but Chicago's a proper winter from what I've heard. Cold. Yeah, us folks down here in the, actually not too far from Nate and Justin. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, down here in the South, we don't, our winters are pretty mild in Georgia. We don't know what cold weather is, and lots of humidity. Definitely in the South. I've heard though that Chicago can get pretty dang warm though. But Georgia in the summer, especially South Georgia, it's just hot and sticky. But I've heard Chicago can get pretty hot. I've never been to Chicago. The only northern state I've been to is Pennsylvania. Oh, and Wisconsin, as far as up, that latitude. Yeah, never been to Chicago. I've heard there's lots of good food in Chicago. Lots of good restaurants. Let's see how many. Still got 5 people watching. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I thought Nate and Justin were up that way, either Illinois or in Indiana. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've lived here my whole life. I was born in Kentucky, but I grew up in Georgia, outside of Atlanta. I guess my dogs are coming back in. Yeah. Well, it's 10 o'clock, guys. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Any final thoughts? You guys happy for the new wave? You like it? You somewhat disappointed? Did you get what you want? All I can say is I got the 2 that I really, really wanted. And I was bummed that the 212th never showed up on Walgreens, but I was super happy to have scored Greedo and Crosshair. Those were my 2 main ones. Happy to be able to have snagged them. Just don't want to miss anybody's any final words. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it. This went for an hour and a half. Not bad. I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. It's been great talking to you. Oh, here we go. I like the choices. Only Mr. Rex. Guess I'll have to hunt for the 212. Yeah. I'm going to keep checking with Walgreens. I may even, next time I'm in the store, I may just check with one of the managers and just say, hey, do you know anything about this figure? And, and just see how they go about with their, with their figure ordering, one that's supposed to be a pre-order. Yeah, I'll keep checking on it. But yeah, thanks for hanging, Mark. I appreciate it. And Psycho, thanks a bunch. Who else is still here? I know there's 4 people here. Michael Cherry, thanks for hanging. I don't know if anybody else is here. I think Ark's gone. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to try to do this more and more. Man, it's been fun. Looking forward to your next review. I'm hoping to do one soon. I'm kind of hoping that the heavy infantry Mando will arrive tomorrow, if not Monday. I'll definitely do a review on that one. I've heard it's a great figure. So yeah, you guys be on the lookout for the heavy infantry Mando. And I've got a ton on pre-order. Just, it's going to be probably spaced out between August, September, October, November. Yeah, it's going to be a busy fall. Sounds like it with with reviews, but yeah. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And just keep in touch on the channel. Appreciate the support, and we'll just catch you guys next time.